Slowly begin to exhale your breath all the way out. Breathe in through your nostrils, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe in through your nose, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Stretch your arms over your head, please. Reach up through your fingertips. Bring your hands together at your heart, side out, let it go. So now it's like we're going to capture that sigh, right? Seal your lips. Press the palms together, keep the eyelids shut. We're gonna breathe through just the nostrils now. You can breathe at your own pace. It's a chance to feel your breath moving through your own body at your own pace. But what I'd like you to start to do is capture that sigh and turn it into an audible sensation in the breath. So you should be able to hear the sound of each breath as a loud whisper or as the distant sound of the ocean, like air trying to escape a tire. And that sound quality in your breath will be your reminder of intention throughout the practice. As you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Our Ujjayi breath, this style of breathing, will guide us through our practice, provide us with vitality and strength and awareness so that we can move safely, stably, intentionally. Let's set the intention for our practice. Other than to be focused and connected to breath, one of the things that I love about yoga is all the different parallels we can draw between yoga and our outside life. One of the biggest, my other biggest passion besides yoga is comic books and superheroes, something I've been obsessed with since I was a little kid. And to this day, I still am a pretty active reader of comic books, and I love the comic book world. And one of the traits that we see the most in comic books and the heroes in the comic books, other than superpowers and stuff, which are cool, right? We also see that a lot of these heroes are compassionate and courageous and strong, not physically strong, right? Which we embody here as well, but they have like this resilience and perseverance. Every time they get knocked down, they can get back up again. So that's our practice today, embodying those hero-like qualities of compassion, courage, and resilience and perseverance, maybe we can call it. Hands together, exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Please open your eyes. Come onto your hands and knees, please. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Walk your knees in just a little bit closer to your wrists so that your shoulders are pretty much right over your hands. As we move into these next few stretches, make sure you're not leaning back. Keep the shoulders forward over the wrist, okay? Go ahead and lift the palms up, keep the knuckles down, and then we'll lower the palms back down. We'll do that a few times. Palms up and palms down. Palms up and palms down. How about 5 more? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the palms back down. Great, now we're gonna come up to our fingertips. Shift forward again, lift up to your fingertips and lower the palms down, up to your fingertips and back down to the palms. Same thing, let's go again for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay on your fingertips for 1. Chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone, cat pose. Press your fingertips round into your back. Inhale, cow pose. Spin your inner thighs back and lift into your chest. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone, round into your back. Inhale, cow pose. Thighs back and heart lifted. One more time, cat pose. Exhale. And cow pose. Inhale. Returning back to a flat back position. Bring the palms back down. Neutral spine. You're going to turn your palms face up and point your fingers in towards each other. Pressing down into the backs of your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Roll out your thumbs, please. And rock out a little bit side to side. Rock it out side to side. Press down to the backs of your hands. Wiggle the fingers. Roll out your thumbs. The next time you pass through center, you're going to bend your elbows, lower your shoulders down to your fingertips. Extend your arms, squeeze your elbows together, and press to the backs of the hands. Let's do that again. Elbows go wide, lower shoulders to fingertips. Extend the arms, squeeze your elbows together, press into the back of the hand. One more time, elbows wide, and elbows squeeze together. Very nice. Turn your palms face down. Point your fingers back to your thighs. Lean forward. Let's take another round of cat-cow. Round into your back, chin to your chest. Inhale, cow pose. Thighs back, chest lifted. Move your hips back to your heels a little bit here so that the palms are lifting slightly. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to chest, rock forward. Take your shoulders past your wrists. Inhale, rock back. Move your hips towards your heels. Exhale, one more, rock forward, go past your wrists. Inhale, rock back, and sit all the way onto the tops of your feet, please. With your toes untucked, which means the tops of your ankles are down, pause for just a moment. This is actually very close to the shape we're gonna work towards today, which is called hero's pose, in honor of our hero theme. But the difference here is that the feet are tucked underneath us. So let's stretch the ankles a little bit. Walk your hands back, please, and lift your feet, lift your shins up. And stretch the anterior tibialis. And we're gonna keep the legs active so that we're not over-forcing the stretch into the knees. Lightly squeeze the quads, grip the muscles around the bones, and maybe come up higher onto your toes. Ooh, I like the way that feels. Rock it out a little bit, please. Very good. Now lower your knees back down to the ground. Let's come onto our hands and knees. Fingers spread nice and wide. Reach your left arm out towards your left. Start to thread your left arm underneath you and land on the back of your left shoulder, please. Push down through your right hand and take a little twist. Ooh, that feels good. Keep reaching through your left fingertips and pressing through your right hand. You can make your legs a little more active here. Inner thighs spiral back to broaden your hips. Move your hips a little bit to the left, then draw your navel in and twist a little more. When you're ready, please start to push down into your right hand. Take your left arm up to the sky. We'll come into a side plank pose on the right side. Left foot steps back, left arm goes up, left arm reaches forward. Look up really long through the left side of the body. Keep reaching forward through your left fingertips. Look down at the top of the mat and step your left foot all the way forward to the top of the mat, please. Reach forward through your left fingertips and lunge. Circle your left arm up and back. Grab a hold of your right foot. Give it a good little squeeze. It's okay if you don't reach the foot. Still kind of warming up into the practice. So if you can't reach, just work on your twist, reaching back and maybe squeezing your heel towards your hand. Ready? Release that right foot. Circle your left arm forward. Place your left hand down and straighten your left leg. Flex your toes. Push your hips back towards your right heel. You're really moving back into the hips, pressing forward through the foot. 2 more like that. Inhale, rock forward, circle the left arm up. Reach it back, grab your right foot, squeeze it in. Circle the left arm back around, straighten your left leg, flex your toes, press it back. 1 more, rock forward, circle the left arm up, reach back and grab your foot, give it a good squeeze. Release the foot, circle the left arm around, straighten your left leg, flex your toes and move your hips back towards your heel. Keep both hands down on the ground as you come forward to a lunge. Pick up your back knee and take your left leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. You're in a down dog with your left leg lifted, please. Press through your hands a lot. Look at your right big toe. Keeping your left leg lifted, bend your left knee, squeeze your heel into your bum, really squeezing the heel in tightly. Then rock forward and bring your left knee into your chest. Keep rocking forward, bring your left knee to tap your left shoulder. Inhale, send it back to the sky. 2 more times like that. Squeeze your heel to your bum, do it nice and slow. Pull your thigh into your ribs. Rock forward, take your knee to your arm. Inhale, send it up and back. 1 more time. Squeeze your heel to your bum. Pull your thigh into your chest. Rock forward, bring your knee to your arm. Hold it here. We're gonna lower the left knee down to the ground. Left knee lowers down. Lift your right leg up off the ground and reach your left arm forward out in front of you. Please lift your inner right thigh, then stretch to your left fingertips. Elbow to knee, exhale. Bring your left elbow and right knee to tap. Extend it out, breathe in. Now big arm circle, reach your left arm up and back. Grab a hold of your right foot. Left hand to right foot. Kick the foot into the hand, lift your chest. Press through your right hand a lot. We'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Let's extend it back out. Reach your left arm forward, your right leg back. Place both hands and knees down to the ground. Switching sides, right arm out to the right. Do the whole thing going the other way. Wrap the right arm underneath you and land on the back of your right shoulder. Come down to the right side of your head. Stretch to your fingertips and twist. You can tone your thighs, spin your thighs back and broaden your hips. Move your hips a little bit to the right as you twist, belly in. Roll the left shoulder back, left rib cage back. Bring your left hand back down. Place your, push down through your left hand and reach your right arm up to the sky. Side plank on the left side, step your right foot back, reach your right arm forward, lengthen through the right side of the body. Look down, keep reaching your right fingertips forward and step your right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Lunge, stretch through your fingertips. Circle the right arm up and back. Grab your left foot, please. Squeeze your heel to your bum. Release the foot, reach forward. Straighten your right leg and flex your toes. Rock it forward, circle the right arm forward, circle it up, reach back and grab your foot, squeeze. Release it, reach forward, straighten your right leg, push your hips towards your left heel, slip back and straight. 1 more time, rock it forward. Right arm circles up and back, grab your left foot, squeeze your heel to your bum. Release the foot, reach forward, straighten your right leg, flex your toes, push your hips back towards your heel. Keep both hands down on the ground as you rock forward to a lunge. Press through your hands and take your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky. Now, keep your right leg lifted nice and high. You're gonna bend your right knee, Squeeze your heel to your bum. Right leg is still lifted. Great. Press through your hands a lot. Without rocking forward, actually, you're going to pull your thigh into your ribs, squeezing your thigh to your ribs, but keep squeezing the heel to your bum. Then rock forward. Bring your right knee to tap your right arm. Send it up and back. Let's do that again. Right knee bend, squeeze heel to bum. Thigh into your ribs, pull the thigh into your chest. Rock forward, tap your knee to your arm. One more time, send it up and back. Squeeze your heel to your bum, bend your right knee, keep it lifted. Then pull it in, thigh to ribs squeeze. Now rock it forward, knee to the arm, hold it here. Lower your right knee down to the ground. That's it. Lift your left leg up. Reach your right hand forward. Inhale and extend. Bring your elbow and knee to tap, exhale. Inhale, stretch it out. Circle your right arm up and back and grab your left foot, please. Kick the foot into your hands. Lift into your chest. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Open it back up. Nice job. Big stretch. Draw your navel in. Both hands and knees come down to the ground. Look forward, rock forward. Bring your elbows to your ribs and lower your chest and chin down. Keep moving forward, cobra pose. Press the tops of your feet down, pull your heart forward. Downward facing dog. Take it back. In through your nose, out through your nose. Please lift your left leg up to the sky. So we're gonna do this walking split action you've been working on. You're gonna step your left foot just forward of your right foot, bringing your left heel just forward of the right big toe. Okay, so it's a pretty small step forward. Now lift up your right leg, come onto your left tiptoes. Press through your hands a lot. Stepping your right foot now just forward of your left foot, right heel, more or less, just to the left big toe. Keep it going. Lift your left leg up. Step your left foot just forward of your right foot. Lift your right leg up. And step your right foot just forward of your left foot. One more time. Lift your left leg up. Step your left foot between your hands, please. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot next to your left foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Unlock your knees, stretch the bottom of your heart forward. Exhale, fold in, bring your nose to your knees. Push down into your feet and rise up, take your arms to the sky. Exhale, grab a hold of your right wrist, side bend to your left. Belly in, glutes engaged. Push through your feet, reach through your fingertips. Come back up, grab a hold of your left wrist. Belly in, glutes engaged. Reach through your left fingertips. Inhale, come back up. And cactus your arms. Take your elbows wide. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Then lift your shoulder blades up into your heart. Open up your chest. Wow, that feels good. Chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. Hold it here just for a moment. Shins in, inner thighs spiral down. Bring your knees back over your ankles, please. Lift into your chest a little more. Now draw your belly back, then sit deeper. Forward fold. Nice, everyone. Exhale, fold in. Lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Your choice on how you get there. You are welcome to step back to plank pose. If you would prefer to hop back to chaturanga, that's another option too. Hands down. If you're jumping back, remember to land with bent elbows. When you're ready, step or hop back, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. So same thing, walking, leading with the right leg this time. Please lift your right leg up. And right foot steps just forward of the left foot. Please lift your left leg up. Left leg steps just forward of the right foot. Keep it going. Right leg lifts. Step the right foot forward of the left foot. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps just forward of the right foot. One more time. Right leg lifts. Step between your hands. Left leg lifts. Step your left foot next to your right foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Shins in, thighs back, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold, bring your nose to your knees. Rise to standing, take your arms up. Cactus the arms, exhale, open your heart. Really engage the muscles on your back here so that you can feel the muscles drawing the shoulder blades down to your back pockets, opening your heart. Chair pose, arms up, hips back. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs down. This time get really low, everyone. Lower, lower, even lower. Good, forward fold, nice Monica. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift up halfway, stretch the heart forward. Hands come down, step or hop back, chaturanga. Make sure if you're jumping, you land with bent elbows. Take it back. Inhale, cobra pose, shoulders back, elbows in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up high to your tiptoes, please. Bend your knees and look forward. We're gonna land with the feet between the hands. You can step, hop, or I don't know, teleport there if you have to. You're just gonna get there in the way that best suits you. If you're a superhero, you might have the ability to teleport. Bend your knees, look forward, hop or step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands to your heart, exhale. You know, maybe we teleport, maybe we didn't, I didn't get a chance to see. But the goal is to make those qualities of being a hero universal. Within us, we all have the ability to be courageous, compassionate, and resilient, to persevere. Let's continue to go. Chair pose, inhale. Shins in, thighs down, get low. How low can you go? Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Place the hands down. Again, step or hop back, chaturanga. If you're jumping back, land with bent elbows. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, lift your left leg to the sky, breathe in. Left knee into your chest, step between your hands. Warrior one, spin your right heel down, spin your right thigh back. From the hips, push down into your feet, squeeze your glutes and stretch. Release the hands down to the ground. Take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, please lift your right leg to the sky. Right knee into your chest, step between your hands. Spin your left heel down, spiral your inner left thigh back. Rise up, squeeze into the left glute, press into your feet. Release the hands down, take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, lift up to your tippiest of toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Shins in, thighs down, lift the arms up, draw the belly in. Hands to your heart. Exhale, very nice. A little bit different this time. Come back to chair pose. Sit back and low. This time you're gonna sit all the way down to the ground. Bring your butt down. Yeah, face y'all a little bit. A little bit of core work here. Reach your arms forward, point your toes tap the ground. Then lift your legs up, try to straighten your legs as much as you can. Good, again, toes tap the ground. This time, pull your thighs towards your ribs, then re-extend the legs. A couple more like that. Toes tap the ground. Pull your thighs to your ribs, extend the legs. Toes tap the ground. Pull your thighs to your ribs, Squeeze legs and extend. Let's do 2 more. Toes tap. Thighs to ribs, squeeze. Extend your legs. 1 more. Toes tap. Thighs to ribs, squeeze. Extend your legs. Keep your legs squeezing together. Lower back, Ardha Navasana. Thighs squeeze together. Belly button pulls down towards the ground. 3, 2, 1. Pick it back up, legs to the sky. And again, lower. Halfway back. Squeeze your thighs together. Hold and breathe. 3. Pull your navel down. 2, 1. Pick it back up. Toes to the sky. Last one. We'll hold it. Lower halfway back. Legs up. Shoulders up. Belly button down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, and 1. Pick it up. Legs to the sky. Nice, my friends. Keep your legs up. Place your, squeeze your knees into your chest. You're going to rock back up to chair pose as if it never happened. Feet down, and hips up. Chair pose. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Nice. Yeah, very good. Hands down, fingers spread wide. Bring your knees to the backs of your arms, crow pose. Keep working the same actions you just worked on your back, on your bum. Thighs to ribs, pull in. Okay, toes pointed, lift your heels to your bum. Squeeze, we'll hold it for 5, 4, pull your thighs to your ribs, 3, 2, take it back, chaturanga, 1. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes. Bend your knees, look forward. Your feet are gonna land wider than your hands. Hop forward to a squat. Ready, soft landing, hips up. Squat. Take your arms up, spread your fingers nice and wide. Ready, we're gonna open and close the hands. Open, close for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your hips up, sweep your arms back, forward fold, interlace the fingers behind your back, please. Palms are squeezing together as the knuckles stretch up and over your head. Legs are nice and active. Spin your inner thighs back, broaden your hips. So this inner spiraling action, inner thighs spiral back. We're gonna just sort of develop that a little bit more as we continue to go. Might help with a little more comfort as we move deeper towards that hero's pose. All right, friends, come back down into a squat position. Please release the clasp of your hands. Rebend your knees and squat. We're going to work on that inner spiraling action. So you probably are gonna have to lift up a little bit higher. Your right knee is gonna tap towards or to the ground. So I'll lift my right heel and tap the right knee down. Yeah, then good, pick it up, come back to your squat. Left knee taps to the ground. Pick it up. Let's do again, right knee taps to the ground. Pick it up. Good, everybody. Left knee taps to the ground. Pick it up. So you can keep doing that or try not to lift the heel. It's going to be a lot more intense, so please be really careful, be really sure. Ready? Right knee taps the ground. Pick it up. Left knee taps the ground. Pick it up. One more time. Right knee taps the ground. Pick it up, and left knee taps the ground. Pick it up. Hands down, hips up, forward fold. Sweep the arms back, interlace the fingers the opposite way, behind your back. Hold and breathe. Squeeze your palms together and open up your shoulders, please. Bring your hands to your low back. All right, toe heel your feet in a little bit closer. Come up onto your toes, please. Coming down into a squat. So you're on your toes. Your heels are underneath your bum. Try to do this at a little bit of an angle. We're going to lower the knees to the ground and then the heels to the ground. Ready? Hands up, chest up. Lower your knees forward and down. Pick your knees up and lower your heels down to the ground without letting your butt touch the ground. Pick your heels up and then lower your knees down. Pick your knees up and lower your heels down. Heels up, knees down, knees up, heels down. Heels up, knees down, knees up, heels down. Lift it up, knees, lift it up, heels, knees, heels, knees, heels, knees. Pause. Ah, very good. Okay, very good. Lower back down to your knees. Untuck your toes. Sit onto the tops of your feet. Lean back, lift your knees up. Nice job, everybody. That was fun, right? Okay, here we go. Last little piece here before we start flowing again. We're going to work on some upper body strength. This is called Lolasana. You're going to place your hands down right alongside your knees. I will say this, that with your knees down, the further back your hands are, so like for instance, if your hands are under your shoulder, it will be a little bit harder. The further forward they are, maybe a little bit easier. So maybe try to find somewhere between fingers in line with knees and fingers underneath shoulders, okay? I'm gonna go about halfway. Listen carefully, you can watch first. If you have blocks with you, grab your blocks and use blocks under your hands. You'll be really thankful you did that. You're gonna lean forward into your hands. Notice how my elbows are starting to bend here, if you can tell. I'm gonna make sure they don't. So I'm really pushing through strong, straight arms. The next step after I lean forward is to slurp in the belly, press into the tops of my feet. I'm gonna lift my thighs up into my ribs. You'll see that? And we'll hold that. Let's do it together. Ready? Hands down, lean forward. Push through your hands strong, straight arms. Ready? Lift your thighs to your ribs. Your feet are down. Hold it for, let's go for 5, 4, 3, push 2, and 1. Lower your shins back down. Nice. Shake it out. Maybe walk your hands back, palms face up, and just stretch out your wrists again. 2 more times. It's actually just 1 more time. All right, here we go. Same thing. Come forward. Hands back to where they were. Lean forward. Strong, straight arms. Press through your hands. Ready. Lift both knees up. Lift just your right foot up. Squeeze the heel to bum for 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Switch to left leg. 3, 2, 1. Lower both feet, both shins. Back down. Shake it out. Walk your hands back. Come onto the tops of your hands. Lean back, open your heart. Very nice job, everybody. Walk your hands forward. Step, hop, float back, chaturanga. So I might use that Lolasana action that we just got into. Lean forward, pick it up. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. All right, really nice job, my friends. Spread your fingers wide, please. Press down through your hands. Hug your shins in. Spiral your inner thighs back. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Bring your left knee into your chest and step your left foot between your hands. Crescent lunge, arms up, reach to your fingertips. Take a moment here and breathe. Inner right thigh is lifted. Outer left hip is wrapping back and under. See if you can engage the glute more on the right side as you stretch. From your hips, push out through your legs, deepen your lunge. Straighten your left leg. Spin your right heel down. Bring your hands to your heart. Come into a wide goddess squat. Heels in, toes out. Please squeeze your heels together and see if that helps you with scooping your tailbone under a little bit. Make sure the front of your hips aren't spilling forward, your butt isn't sticking out. Heels squeeze together, get a little bit lower. We're kind of coming back to where we were, only we're dropping the right knee down to the ground. Come up onto your right tiptoes. Spin your right knee down to the ground, face forward, Anjaneyasana. Arms up, reach back, open your heart, stretch to your fingertips. Take the right hand down to the ground, take your left arm up to the sky. Side plank pose to the right side. If you want to step your left foot back to wild thing, you can. Press to your feet, lift to your hips. Look down to the top of the mat, please. With control, we're going to come into warrior 3. Push to your right hand a lot. Reach to your left fingertips. Step your left foot all the way forward. As soon as that left foot lands, lift your right leg up, sweep your right arm back. Warrior 3. If you want to keep your hands down for support, that's great. Just make sure you're keeping the core really strong. Remember, part of that heroic quality is compassion. So be compassionate to yourself as well. Lift your inner right thigh. Strengthen your right glute. And then stretch out through your legs like you're flying. Reach the arms forward. Get that big superhero fly moment. Very nice, everybody. Step your right foot way back behind you, Skandasana. Right knee bending, left leg extending. Heels squeeze together, thighs move apart. This can be a little tricky for some of us, but do your best. Maybe your hands help you out as you lower your butt to the ground, seated Skandasana. It's the same shape, only now we're seated. Great. When you're ready, spin your right knee down to the ground, fold over your left leg. Right knee down, press into your right knee, flex the toes, fold over your left leg. A lot of hip mobility work we're working on here as well. Walk your hands back in, please. Slide, place your hands down on the mat. You're gonna lift your butt up and shift your weight over. Come to sit on top of your right ankle. Okay, so now your right knee is bent in flexion. Your ankle is under your knee. Very good. Take your arms up, lift up onto your right knee. Bring your hands to your hips, or you're going to find they go anywhere that they need to go for balance here. Come onto your left tiptoes. This might be where you stay. Maybe you pick up your left foot. Ooh, starting to get tricky there. Maybe you extend your left leg out in front of you. Okay, now here's where we're going to call on our courage to hold the balance. Bring your hands to your heart, or actually take them out wide. Bring your knee back into your chest. Now your left leg is gonna go back, balancing on your right shin. This is just for fun. Hold it. You might have to use your fingertips for balance here for 3. Have fun with it. 2. And 1, bring your knees together. Hands to your low back. Nice job, everybody. Big breath in, lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, sit down onto your heels. Bum to your heels. Lean back, lift your knees up. Walk your hands forward. Come all the way forward, cobra pose. Slide your chest forward and down. Elbows in, legs active. Downward facing dog, please. Good, my friends. Please lift your right leg up to the sky. Bring your knee into your chest, step between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. Lift your inner left thigh, wrap your right hip back. Squeeze the glute on the left side and stretch from your hips out through your feet, deepen your lunge, push down, lift up. That's it. Now straighten your right leg, please. Spin your left heel in and down, heels in, toes out. Come back into that squat position. Squeeze your heels together, move your thighs apart, draw your belly in. Scoop the tailbone under. All right, make sure you're not pushing your butt out, that your shoulders are lifted over your hips. Good, Elizabeth. From here, get a little bit lower. Come onto your left tiptoes. Spin your left knee down, face forward, Anjaneyasana, kneeling lunge. Reach up, stretch back, open your heart. Take it into your side plank or wild thing on your left side. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Press to your left hand a lot. Bring your right foot back to your left foot. Maybe step it back behind you. Left glute squeezes as you stretch. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your nose. Don't forget that intentional breath to help guide you. Part of our practice of compassion is keeping the breath flowing, keeping our vitality. Look forward to the top of the mat. Step your right foot all the way forward. Warrior 3. Hands can stay down, but if you can, float the hands up. Maybe get that big superhero pose moment. Reach the arms forward and fly. Inner left thigh lift, squeeze into the glute. Standing legs strong. Stretch through your legs, stretch through your heart. Take a big step back with your left foot, please. Skandasana. Left knee bending. Right leg extending. Keep the legs exactly as they are. A seated Skandasana. Drop your butt to the ground. Spin your left knee in and down. Fold over your right leg. Flex your toes. Flex your thigh muscle. Make sure your right toes aren't rolling out to the side. Keep spinning the right toes up to the ceiling. Lock your hands in. Pick up your bum. Sit on top of your left ankle. Okay, good. Sit up tall. Come forward and lunge. Ready? Come onto your right tiptoes. Pick up your right foot. You can use your hands for balance. Little Karate Kid action here. Then extend the right leg out in front of you. This side I seem to be better at. It's okay. Now, here comes that courageous part. Send your right leg back behind you. Heart goes forward, right leg goes back. It's like a warrior 3 again, only on your knee. This is just for fun, so have fun with it. Ooh, yeah. Maybe your fingertips have to help you out. And let's bring the right knee next to the left knee. Come up to camel pose. Hands to your low back, heart to the sky. Really nice job, everybody. Funky and weird, I know, but it gets us there. Lower your butt to your heels. Walk your hands back. Lean back with your knees up. Come up to your toes if you can. Really starting to get our ankles nice and mobile. Lower the knees back down. We're coming into Sphinx pose this time. Slide all the way forward onto your forearms. Bring your hips down. Point your toes, stretch your feet back. Pull your heart forward. Let's do this. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your right hand. Grab the big toe side of your right foot. Now pull your right heel down towards your outer right hip. Chest up for 3, 2, and 1. Release it and switch it. Bend your left knee. Reach back with your left hand. Grab the big toe side of your left foot. Pull your left heel down towards the outside of your left hip. Try to point your left elbow up at the ceiling for 3. Chest up, 2. Legs active. And 1. Release it. Come back onto your forearms. Lift up your elbows. Lower yourself down. Hands back next to your chest, cobra pose. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do one more round of that. Let's go left leg to the sky, everybody. Left knee into your chest, step between your hands. Crescent lunge, inhale, rise up. Twist to the, or turn to the right, heels in, toes out, hands to your heart. Come back to facing forward, drop your right knee down to the ground. Anjaneyasana, kneeling lunge, stretch back. Wild thing, right hand down, left arm to the sky. This time as you step your left foot back, you might land on the top of your left foot. And press just to see how it feels. Working your ankle mobility, changing the back bend a little bit. Makes a big difference. Good, Burchin. Come back around, look forward. Left foot is gonna step all the way forward. Warrior 3. Hands might stay down, but if you can, fly them out, reach forward. Big step back, Skandasana, right foot steps back. Hey, very good. Lower your bum to the ground, seated Skandasana. Spin your right knee down and fold over your left leg. Come right back up, lift your hips, sit on top of your right ankle. Keep moving, come up into a lunge. Ready? Arms out wide, lift your left foot up off the ground. Stretch it out and take it right back into that kneeling Warrior 3. Stretch, get forward, get low for 3, 2. Nice job, everybody. And 1, knees together, chest up, hands come down to your heels. Open your heart. Stretch the fronts of your thighs. Stretch the fronts of your hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit down between your heels. So if you need to move down, I'm going to move my calves out of the way, rolling my calves wide. Then drop my butt down between my heels. This is our first Virasana, hero's pose. First of 2. Walk your hands back a little bit. You know, I've been doing this pose all day today, but when I was first doing it, I had to press into my heels and keep myself lifted up. My butt was not on the ground, right? Maybe you have blocks, you can use blocks. Maybe your butt does come down, and that's okay too. Here we go, let's come forward, cobra pose. Walk the hands forward, stretch out your legs. Should feel really good. Downward facing dog. One more time through. Right leg to the sky. Right knee into your chest, please. Step between your hands. Crescent lunge, strong legs, rise up. Turning to your left, heels in, toes out, squat. Lift the front of your hips, tuck your tailbone. Now spin your left knee down, look forward, Anjaneyasana, stay low. Side plank or wild thing to the left side, take your right arm up. If you're taking the wild thing, maybe you land on the top of your right foot. Just see how that feels. Press and stretch. Nice, Thea. Good, look to the top of the mat. Step your right foot all the way forward, please. Warrior 3, if you want to keep your hands down, you can. Maybe you take that big superhero flying moment. Inner left thigh lifts. Standing legs strong. Extend. Big step back, Skandasana. Left knee bent, right leg extended. Seated Skandasana, lower your butt to the ground. Then drop your left knee down, fold over your right leg. Lock your hands in, lift your butt up, sit on top of your left ankle. Keep moving, come up into a lunge. Arms up, arms wide, right leg lifts up. Now that fun part where we just get to be wacky and have fun. All right. After we're done being a hero, we get to enjoy the perks of our courage, our strength, our compassion. So here we go, courageously but compassionately finding our balance. Get that right glute active, breathe, core. This is how we integrate our core into movement. That's really what we're doing here. We're using that core strength that we built and tying it into movement. Functional core strength. Bring your right knee next to your left knee, please. Hands to your heels, camel pose. You can have your toes tucked or untucked. Inner thighs back. Outer hips come forward, chest is lifted, heart is open. So good, my friends. Lower your hips back down. Virasana. Sit between your heels. Yeah, I'm scooting forward just so y'all can see. This time, you can stay exactly where you are. You're not sitting on your feet this time. You're sitting between your feet. Now, going a little bit deeper. Supta Virasana, come down onto your forearms if you'd like. This could be where you stay. I'll ask you to pay really close attention to what's going on in your knees. Remember to be compassionate here. As you move into your hero's pose, embody these qualities even more. If your knees are hurting, you've gone too far. Are you willing or are you able to be courageous? And courage is just the application of knowledge to eliminate fear. Doesn't mean to do reckless or unwarranted things. So maybe use courage, your knowledge, to come a little bit deeper and lie all the way down onto your back, only if it doesn't hurt your ankles, feet, or knees. We'll hold for 3, 2, and when you're ready, 1. Push into your elbows, slowly pick yourself back up. So if there was any other way to come up, walk your hands forward, Come onto your hands and knees. All right, everybody. We're going to drop the hips forward and down into a seal pose. Push your hips towards your hands. Keep your chest up. Legs are down, heart is open. We'll hold it for 3. Push through your hands, 2. Stretch through your legs, 1. Nice, child's pose. Move your hips back. Just for a breath. Very good. Come back to downward facing dog. Awesome job, everybody. How'd that feel? That's our hero's pose. It's kind of a fun pose. For me, it's a really deep pose. I don't have just genetically very good knees. So it took me years, like I'm talking 10 years to be able to sit between my heels like that. 10 years of really, really working on it, and having a few setbacks, having a few big moments of success. Bring your left shin forward, slide your right leg back, pigeon pose. Left shin forward, right leg back. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And you can stay here. Maybe you come down onto your forearms and stretch it out, or bend your right knee, reach back with your right hand and grab your right foot. Kind of nicely prepped for it, so you might as well take advantage. Make sure you're scissoring your thighs together. Drawing the front of the hips up. If you have a little back bend you want to add here, you can. Maybe you hook your big toe inside your elbow crease and grab your right big toe, pull your elbow into your ribs and up to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Release your foot if you have it. Listen carefully. Sit all the way down onto your left hip. Sweep your back leg, which is your right leg, all the way around, please. And let's take the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, fold over your right leg. Flex your toes, flex your thighs, stretch your heart forward. If you want to go a little bit deeper here tonight, you can cross your left ankle over the highest part of your right thigh and turn this into like a half lotus. It's totally optional. Left hand reaching back to grab your left big toe. Very, very optional. It's pretty deep. Not all of us need that or want that. Good, Monica. When you're ready to let it go, slide your left leg out in front of you. Shake out your legs. Let's take a little forward fold. And we'll come up and switch sides. Circle your left leg back, bring your right shin forward, pigeon pose. And remember, there's some action happening in the legs here, so your thighs are toned. You're scissoring your thighs towards your hips. Got a little bit of action happening through your left glute, so you don't overextend through the SI joint, piriformis. Keeping that action in the legs, stretch from your hips, press out through your legs, lift up through your chest. If you want to go into a little back bend here, reach back with your left hand and grab your left foot. Make sure you're lifting through the front of your hips as best you can. And when you're ready to let it go, release it with control. Slide your left leg around, just like we did on the other side. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh and fold over your left leg, Janu Shirshasana. If you want to take that half lotus variation, you'll bring your right heel to your left hip flexor, bring your right hand back to grab your right foot, and fold. 3, 2, and 1. Pick it up. Stretch your right leg out in front of you. Shake it out. And forward fold. One more time. Slowly come up. And to finish with just an easy twist, lie onto your back, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Take your knees over to the left. Look over to your right side. Easy twist for 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the right side. Easy twist. Hug your knees into your chest, please. Give yourself a good little squeeze. Grab your feet, happy baby. Thighs widen down. Rock it out. When you're ready to relax, stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs, lie back. Shavasana. Ooh, take a moment, just remember those qualities of a hero that are within you. Right now, we are showing ourselves compassion, this moment of rest, relaxation. We're also aware of our resilience, having carried us to this point, aware of our perseverance. Even when it was challenging, we stuck with it, we stayed present. Aware of our courage, or our championing of knowledge over fear. If you're ready to start moving, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. But of course, you're welcome to stay on your back as long as you like if you want just a little bit more time to, be compassionate, to be in stillness. Roll out your wrists and your ankles next if you're moving. Stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs. Take a big breath in. And sigh it out, let it go, exhale. Bring your knees into your chest, please. Give yourself a comfortable squeeze. And from there, rock and roll your way up to seated. With your hands together at your heart, sitting up nice and tall. Let's close your eyes. Finish with one Om. Exhale all the way out. Inhale for Om. Om. The light in me honors the light in you. May that light shine brightly for us all. Thank you for practice. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job tonight. I appreciate you all being here and working hard and being so brave and such great examples of heroes. You're my hero during this quarantine time. All of you being dedicated and committed to your practice. So I appreciate all of you. If you have questions, comments, requests, feedback, anything at all, find me at Stephen Arcos Yoga on Instagram, on Facebook, or my website, stephenarcosyoga.com. You can also email me, Stephen at Stephen Arcos Yoga. And if you have the ability to give or donate, Stephen Arcos Yoga is also my Venmo. I really appreciate anything you can offer. Thank you so much, everyone. Keep coming back, keep practicing, stay with it. You're my heroes.